Let's make it 3. Here's another June journal. June 16th, the first of that day, 8. Alligator or crocodile. Some nows are heavier than others. The tears are once again heavy on my heart and in my awareness, though I do not know why. I suspect it's because my brother and his wife have returned and are home from their trip. I don't look forward to seeing them, for though I have done some, even much internal work, I don't know how well that translates to the outside. There are many momentums there to be dealt with. He called as soon as they returned, just to let me know they were home. I could tell, though, that they had been talking, and I could tell that they realized in hindsight that I hadn't been treated so well at the wedding, and they want to mend fences, the wedding of my niece. I wonder to what extent they know consciously that I am only property to them and not a person. I think they know, probably well know, but I'm not sure. What do I know? And it doesn't matter, really. It's just what it is, and that's that. We all have these kind of things, these family situations, and I accept it. It's just a matter of finding out how to navigate in the midst of it. That is all. Though there is the sense of weight and burden to it that is only apparent, only a seeming, transitory by its very nature. Some nows are just heavier than others, and that's meant to be. It's designed like that for a purpose. That says you're ready for that, whatever it is. That says that it's time, and that's a good thing. Though it may not seem it in the moment, it really is, and will be shown to be so by hindsight. All one need do is be true to the moment, to that which appears. By giving oneself fully to this moment, all is accomplished, and no more is needed. Nothing else is required. Just be true to this now. Don't run away from it or run to another now in its place. Just be here with whatever arises. Oh, I know it sounds easy. Just like right now, though, I know that it's not. It is painful, both in body and feelings, just now. Oh well, that's what is. I can take it. Besides, it has gifts to bring. I know. That makes it much easier. Oh, you'd be surprised how much easier that makes it. That's one of the secrets. Every difficulty comes bringing treasures. I've surrendered all my beliefs around life being meaningless. Yes, right now I take it to be meaningful. Who knows, one day I may likely have to surrender that too, into the void, into the no mind, for I admit it's a concept. At least there's an aspect of it that's clearly a concept, and maybe not the whole thing. I don't know. How not? Well, to the extent that it arises from heart, it's not a concept. I like the way Muji puts it. He says, let your mind ever rest in the lap of your heart. Isn't that beautiful? Never let mind leave heart. And that works for me. It's just one way of saying this, but it's poetic. And it works. So the word meaningful is a concept, but there's something underlying it that still works for me. We shall see, for we are so blessed to have time. Thus we can say, time will tell. It's rather a funny thing, really, for time is not, and time is. and both at the same time. A delightful fandangle, a conundrum to pretzel one's mind. I like those sometimes. Keeps mind busy, keeps it out of trouble and amused, almost like a little kid. Okay, this heaviness of heart is not my whole world. It is big just now because it is timely. It has gone to the front of the class, so to speak, and be spoken, to be heard and experienced. Well, I'm ready for that. So I'll take what arises. Knowing its blessing, though, that's a greatly merciful thing. Poor mind, in its long eons of lifetimes of trying to figure things out, it has created quite a whole set of worlds of how things could be. None of them real. It's been a long, wonderful journey coming out of each one, stepping out into the great largeness that returns once I surrender the false way of seeing. The whole God thing, the religion thing, was perhaps the most controlling set of worlds of them all. Oh, I've been many monks and nuns, many lifetimes gone by like that. I tried out the God thing, every aspect and angle, and gave my whole self into it. Spent years and then lifetimes to try to see if one is the right way, if one works better than others. It's a heck of a note to have to await crossing over to find out. No go. And I'm so glad that is over. No more lives thrown away. Now, remember, that's from my perspective only. Those lives were quite valuable at that time that I led them, or that I'm leading them now, time being simultaneous. I cast stones on no one, on no way of living, not one. Each one runs her own castle, the whole kingdom her very own. I'm not here for to judge anything, so don't take it that way. I'm just singing my song of liberation, of freedom from all of that linear way of being. This now life has brought me up out of the morass where I needed to try that. I realize now it's on me. What I was searching for, it was in me the whole time, but I never knew. I ran chasing it all around the world. Now, no judgment here either, but this is part of the whole lot of us being controlled, or we'd have all risen in conscious awareness, and so long ago. We were designed to do that. That was just part of this party, that manipulation to go through. Well, we've seen now in later years just how it benefited us too. Okay, just call me Pollyanna. That's how I see life. I see it as a blessing, wrapped in blessing, on endlessly fractal, like that. That's the world I've created. Well, then join me in that, for it's there to be seen by the one who removes their blinders and takes a peek at real sight, at heart vision. This sight is from heart, then. No, not mind takes the lead, but the heart teaches this. So dive in deep and see. Every pain brings its blessing, its perspective to try one. All depression flees. Fear's gone. The whole world is quite gone. Just the way we knew things, that's quite gone from our sight if we're ready. We've a new organ of vision, quite hidden from physical sight. See with your heart, dear friends. Give it a try. The first thing that goes is all fear, so that's a worthy discovery. No expectations, though. Have no expectations as you enter. Ever center in heart, just to be. Not to be there, even. Just to be. Till later, then.